So we're at the beach. Finally. Oh my goodness, you're not going to believe this. We checked the weather and they did say it would be foggy, but look how stunning it is. Oh wow. Honestly, I cannot believe our luck. The weather is gorgeous. Look at it. There's the RNLI, lifeguards. So if you're from this area, you will know exactly where I am. And if you can see these people on the beach, you'll notice that some of them aren't moving. That is because they're statues, literally statues. A stunning day. So when the tide comes in, these figures, they do get covered. So I'll leave some more information about those figures below for you if you're interested in reading up on them. Today we're going to be just keeping our eyes out for different colours and shapes, allowing this space again, allowing the land to speak to us. So different from the woodland and the quarry, and I'm just blown away by how beautiful this weather is, how we've struck it lucky. Look, another figure over there in the distance there. So I'll be doing some beach combing, some mudlarking, and see what we can find. Now there is a very special place further up, and that is my destination, but I did want to come down here first to see the statues. Just amazing. So we're going to see what we can find, allow the land to speak to us and be inspired and take some photos. So yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a wander and I will catch up with you soon. Oh, look at that. So you can see one of the statues out in the sea. It looks amazing. You can see a few of them actually. Wow. What an amazing thing to do. I just think that's, I don't know, just incredible. Anyway, check this out. Ferry coming by. So what we want to look out for are things that have patterns and shapes that will help us with our mark making. There you go. So I found this shell. This is perfect. Just glean all the colours and the marks from that. So that's coming with me. So before I put anything that I collect in my bag, I'm just going to wash it off in the sea. Don't get too wet. Okay, so we were talking about different colours, being inspired by, you know, everything that we see around us. Look at this. I don't think I've seen one this colour before. It's gorgeous. It's that almost like stone blue that I really like. So that is definitely coming with us. So not only do we have the patterns in the sand made by the waves that can inspire us to make mark making, and we can copy this pattern down later on. If I take a photo of it, I'll do that back at the cabin. But we also have here evidence of something that we're going to find further up the beach, and it is this. I'm not going to quite tell you yet my plan, but we'll see later on. Just found something else here. It is another shell. It's broken, but the colours are beautiful. So I'm going to take that, even though it's broken, I'm going to take it with me for colour inspiration. So we're not quite at our destination yet. There is somewhere I'm taking you specifically, and this here is a little hint of where we're going. I will explain all when we get there. So now there's more and more evidence of where we're going. So something else that I'm looking out for as well, being on the beach and beach combing, are bits of, if it will zoom in, sea glass. Hopefully we'll find some different colours. Look how beautiful the shell is. It's complete as well. I think it is. I love shells like this. Ooh, is there anything in it? No. It's got a little hole there. But otherwise it's pretty complete. That is coming home with me. Beautiful. And again, we can study the shapes on there. Ah, drop my bag. I wonder what the story is behind this, where it came from. Really interesting. Keep getting distracted by shells. I love it when we can, sorry about my shadow, come to beaches like this with so many complete shells. I just used to love beach combing as a child, so to find these when I was a child would have been incredible. It still is. I feel like my inner child is really coming out today. Look at that. I've got so many of those though, so I'll leave that for somebody else. Telling you, this place is an absolute heaven for shells. It really is. So many, and really it's not shells that we've come here to. Look, there's another one. It's not shells we've come here for necessarily, although I just come here to allow this place to speak to me. Look at that one. Oh, I think that one has to come with me. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's really big. Oh, I don't know, I've got so many though. Right, I'm leaving it slightly broken. I'll leave it. Tell you what, I keep getting carried away by all these shells, these beautiful shells. We're not even at the destination that we've come here for. And even though it is about allowing the place to speak to us, so it's fine, you know, finding all these shells, there is something else that I have come here for. So I want to get up there now. Otherwise this whole video is just going to be about shells, which I guess if you love them it's not so bad, but it really is a heaven for people who like to find complete shells. I found so many different types. So now I'm just gonna try not to get sidetracked and oh, look at that one. Try not to get sidetracked, she says. Honestly, I'd end up with a bag full. Oh, look at this. Okay, so here's the first nice piece of something that we've come here for. Look at that. The colours on that. Wow. These are really special, and I'm going to explain to you why later. Right, so as we're getting closer, I'm finding so many more pieces that I might as well just explain to you what we're here for. So in this beach, just a bit further up, there is a sea defence made from the rubble from the city here from World War II, and it's all now been eroded, but it all has a story to tell. And I know of an archaeologist, at least one, who is now finding the larger pieces of rubble with writing on them that they can match with the buildings that what they used to belong to, and it's absolutely fascinating. So that piece I found before with the green, sorry, just getting sidetracked. Yeah, the piece I've just found, who knows what it actually was. I mean, someone could probably tell me, but what I do know is it did once belong to someone, and the destruction of it, the reason why it's ended up down here is through the war. And it's incredible really that what was destroyed has now been turned into something that can protect, and obviously people have rebuilt since then. But it's very interesting that these stones, this rubble, has a story to tell. Now if I show you here just now, you can see more and more of them. These orange lumps of brick here. Now see, you can't see because of the sun, shadow. See how this has worn smooth from the sea? That once was a brick from a building. And you can see, especially further up, if I go closer, you'll be able to see better. Here, you can see there's more. So all these pieces, they have obviously been washed up here, but they were dumped further up as part of a sea defence. Look at this brick, look at this one. It's like a complete brick, but just eroded on the outside, so it's smoothed over. And this one here has a hole in it. Amazing. There's more there. Here you go. Really starting to see signs of it now, but here, there's a piece here of something. May never know what part of a building that came off, but you can see it's got paint on there. This is great for inspiration for mark making, so I think that will come with me. I love how something that's come from so much destruction can be reused to preserve life, and also to be used to create and to be inspired from, and to be treasured and not forgotten. So yeah, that's what this place really speaks to me about at the moment. Of sea glass in here. Look how worn this tile is. Hang on, it's not focusing very well, but there you go. It looks like a normal stone, but then that's how I saw it, and you can see definitely something. Okay, so I really want to find some pieces of stones and bricks with lots of different textures and marks on them, so I can put them all together and be inspired by all the different patterns and colours of them. So that's what we're going to be looking out for on this beach. Now, I don't know if you can see, but there's plenty of sea glass to be found along here. It's all white glass. I'd love to find some other colours too, but that's a nice piece. There's quite a few more along there, the shoreline. Right, there's some more over there. Nice bit of green sea glass. Lovely and smooth. That's beautiful. Got some more. A bit small there. Definitely quite a bit of it along here. Let's have a look down here. Some green. So I've just found this. I have no idea what it is, but it has marks on it, man-made. It's very yellow, so it's definitely some kind of pottery anyway, or something from the rubble. So I think that will come with me. I love the colour. I don't know if my camera's picking it up. It's very yellow. Beautiful. Ooh, dropping it. Here we go. It's a nice piece here. Can you see it? Just the colour is beautiful. Really can't wait to collect as many different colours as I can, but again, not sure if the camera's picking it up. I might just change the settings so you can see it. That might be a bit better. There you go. Lovely blue. Husband's just found these, and you can tell here this was a part of a window. So we're guessing, you're saying that could have been blown out, or it just could have been pulled down, part of the buildings that were pulled down once they were bombed. Then you've got obviously some more sea glass and potentially some shrapnel. Look, finally another colour. Definitely sea glass, and it's gorgeous blue. Oh, that's really nice. Finding so much now. We're getting closer for sure. So here we are, Brick Beach, and it goes on and on and on further up there, but this is obviously the beginning of it. Just show you. So this is again all the rubble that was brought down here from the city as sea defence. You can see the bricks there. In fact, let's have a look. Sit on this brick. Ooh, some Accrington brick. Huncoat plastic, something. Really interesting colour bricks. It's amazing to think that all this rubble was once part of the city. Wow. It's really interesting because if it wasn't for some of the bricks, initially you would think, because they've been so worn by the sea, yeah, initially you'd think it's natural until obviously you come to all of this. But if you can see further up, just going to go along here, this really does bring it home to you that they were buildings. Look, you've got a pole, like a pillar here. Decorative pieces over there. And you can see an actual chunk of a wall, which we're going to come up to now. Hang on, let's climb over here. And like I said, you've got, I know at least one archaeologist who's matching big pieces to the original buildings they came from. Look at that. Look at the stone on there. Wow. It's amazing. So down here we've got another piece of tile with like a green glaze on there. Wow, just seeing this big piece here. This big bit of rubber, look at it. Oh, this is one I was looking for. Wow, okay, so I saw this online and this is what I'm talking about. This has been matched to a building. Because you can see the letters. If I can find it online, I'll show you now. This literally goes for miles. Look at it. All the way as far as the eye can see. And people have been obviously building things using the bricks. Some sea art or tide line art. Wow, look at this. How beautiful is that? Wow. It just amazes me how this place, look at the art here. This place is inspiring people. They come down here and they collect pieces like that and build little works of art with them. Amazing. And you can see where, kind of like where the tide goes up to, and these pieces here are covered in algae and seaweed. So there's contrasting colours right there. Amazing. Wow. Just going to have a bit of a closer look up here. They like create little rock pools almost along here. So I'm just going to have a clamber over and see what I can find. Right, so you can see in here, not that I can pull them out, let's see if I can pull this one, yeah, pieces of slate, assuming these were tiles. There's quite a few in here. Right, so I'm going to start heading back now because of the tide and have to get home. But I'm going to keep an eye out for more pieces of colourful pieces of tiles, small pieces, and in the next video obviously put them all together and see what we can create. Be some really nice, there's definitely going to be some beautiful colours, I'm sure, that we can put together from all the pieces we found, not to mention all the marks from the shells we found as well. So yeah, look how beautiful that is. What a lovely day. So I've just found these interesting pieces. The number 5 is quite symbolic for me at the moment, so I've picked that up, and I love the colour, that pale blue on there. But I found this as well, really interesting piece. I'm not going to obviously take it back with me, but I just thought I'd show you. Wonder what that was from. Oh, right. I'm certain what I can see is has definitely been brought down here by the rubble, for sure, because of the age. Can you see what I can see? Look at this. Wow. What an interesting little spoon. And it has, oh so sorry, hang on, there you go. Focus, focus, focus. My phone, my camera, it's just finding it very difficult at the moment to focus. There you go. If I hold it, there we go. Look at that. Got hallmarks on there. And it's definitely an old spoon. I'm going to take that back with me and see if I can find out more about it. What a brilliant find. Awesome. Okay, I just found that spoon. I'm just seeing this as well. Look at the colour. Wow. Certainly some little gems down here. So if you're into architecture, this is definitely a place to come and check out all the different bricks. Look at that. There, how beautiful is that? And also definitely a place to be inspired with different shapes and colours. If you are an artist. So many little things. Your eyes are constantly busy looking because there's so much to see. Not only that, but you're trying to be careful as well where you put your feet. Wow. Amazing. Oh, look at this. Nice colour. Again, like a pale blue. Okay, here's a lovely little find. Can you see it? There you go. Beautiful green glaze there. It's actually quite shimmery. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. Okay, you know when you're just about to give up and go home for the day? Look at that. How beautiful is this? Another nice little find there. How gorgeous. May even be able to pinpoint where that came from. Beautiful.